welcome back to my channel and welcome back to the Blue Chair series. If you're new here, thank you for joining us, and to my existing subscribers, I love you guys. Today I have with me an amazing individual. Yes, she's all shades of amazing. Please help me welcome Mrs. Chinwe. Welcome. So before we go into anything, I'd like you to give us a brief bio of yourself. So please tell us who Chinwe is.
Okay, hi everyone. My name is Chinwe Nduka-Dike. I am an experiential marketer by 9 to 5, and I'm a food seller all day, and then every other day during the week I'm a background vocalist for a music band, 100% band. That's it really, briefly.
No problem.
Yeah.
So let's get into this topic. First of all, I'd like to get a brief background of my guest, and also tell us if your childhood had any impact on you growing up in your 20s and even after your 30s.
Okay. So for me, my background had a very huge impact on, my life, everything really. Okay, I would say I come from a very stable home. I come from a home where you have mother, father, you have siblings, and we grew up in a setting where it was the standard thing about you had to be doing something. Okay, I grew up in a setting where we're so key on morals, we're so key on your relationship with God, we were so key on you getting it right. Okay, so for me, it didn't matter where I was at the time. There was just something about home calling. Okay, you had to be this way, you had to give your best all the time, and then because you had siblings who were also doing the same thing, so there was just this natural thing in you to make sure you got it right.
So how did it affect your decisions throughout your 20s and even after 30?
Okay, so for me, my decisions, whatever you want to do, whatever decision you want to make, you have a family, you have a reputation to protect, so you cannot afford to go haywire. You cannot afford to, just do whatever it is you like. Yes, you're free to be your own person, but then somewhere in your head, I cannot mess up. I just can't mess up because of my background, because of the sacrifices my parents had made. You just know somewhere that look, there's a family to protect. So for me personally, even now as an adult, for the decisions I want to make, I know, okay, I have children who will come into the world later, and there are some things that they shouldn't see or hear about, concerning either their mom or their dad. So that's just it for me, really.
Okay, so with all of this now, what surprised you the most when you turned 30, or when you were turning 30? What surprised you the most? Did you have any shocker?
Ironically, no.
So nothing.
I was not shocked. I was not shocked getting into 30. But the thing for me was self-realization. So growing up, when you see someone who is in her 30s, somewhere in your mind, this is an old person. So there was this fear though initially getting into 30, because the people we were seeing at that time, not in this generation, at that time, you're seeing a young woman who is in her 30s looking like, I'm 30. So there was this attitude. Maybe it was because of the people or the environment for me then, but the people we saw in their 30s then were not, you would not want to look forward to 30. Okay, but then I now had siblings who approached 30, of course, and then they made it look beautiful. So I'm seeing a 33-year-old who is still rocking life. She's a mom, but then she's looking like a 20-year-old, So for me, it was like, okay, 30 is a good place to be. So
you
when
were
I was
not-
clocking
you
30, it
were
wasn't
not
scary.
under any pressure.
I was not under any
There was
pressure.
no pressure
No
at
pressure.
all. So what excited you the most then when you were turning 30?
It was like, okay, so the future is here.
Mm.
The future is here. So all the while you keep saying, oh, in the future, this is what I want to be. This is what I will do. You know that drama. For me, turning 30 was like saying, okay, the future you've been talking about is finally here. So it was a good opportunity for me to live the life I had always dreamt of. It was a good opportunity to be everything, I ever thought I could be. So for me, 30 was just a gateway into all the opportunities that I had ever dreamt of. So yes, I'm clocking 31, 32. I'm going and I'm like, okay, there are more opportunities for you to be what you really want to be in life. So for me, it was a good place to be. Really, there was no fear. Really.
Wow. Well, this is the first time I'm hearing nobody has pressure, because this is what the show is about. To debunk all the pressure around getting to 30. Okay, so with what you've been through or how you've lived your life in 20s and now in 30s, what would be your advice to people turning 30 now? Because I have a lot of people who are turning 30. But what would be your advice to them? What are the lessons? What are the things that you say, okay, you're turning 30, what are the things you should do? Just give us a brief.
My advice to people turning 30 now, work at your own pace. Just, life is not that hard. For me, a major lesson for me is a lot of times we are the ones putting the pressure on ourselves. Pressure to make money so early, because you see your mates making so much money at the time. Of course you can be inspired, but work at your own pace. Okay, there's pressure to either get married. You see a lot of ladies now who maybe they're in their early 30s and you just see this, oh, I'm not married. And in my head I'm like, relax. Like, life is not as complicated as you think it is. Just, yes, of course, move, take all the steps you should take, while growing, but just relax. Don't put yourself under so much pressure. Now we are in the social media age, when every day you go on Instagram, it seems like every other person is moving but you. Forgetting that a lot of people are doing the things they do just for the crown. A lot of people are doing that. So relax, it's not as bad as you think it is. You are actually you are fine, you are doing well. You're doing well. Yes, you may have had a timetable for yourself. Oh, I feel that way a lot of times.
Of course, we give ourselves time.
Yes, I'm like, oh, at this age, I should have done this. I think my husband suffers it the most, because I'm like, babe, by now I should be doing this, I'm like, I should have, babe, I'm 33, I've not done this, and he's like, can you just
back up,
relax? Can you just relax? There's so much. Funny enough, now I see people who are clocking 40. Like, a lot of things have changed.
Yeah.
Now I see people who are clocking 40, and it's like, that's when they're actually beginning to walk in purpose. A lot of people. Yes, you just have your 30s, oh, you're killing yourself, pressure. But then you're getting to 40 and things are becoming a lot clearer for you. So you have direction, you have focus. So calm down. Okay, you have God. Sorry, I'm unapologetically Christian.
Oh, yes.
So, you have God, you have the Holy Spirit. They are there to show you what to do. Okay, so just relax. God's timing is always perfect. Of course, make the moves. Don't, because a lot of times the mistake we make as Christians is, you just feel, oh, because I have God.
So you
just sit and you're doing nothing. No, of course, make all the moves. Shoot your shot, but then just relax and know you have God backing you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, true, but we also have people who are actually trying.
Yeah.
And they're doing it, but the situation is not just they walk and they feel like, I beg, I'm left out, or I don't belong. So what would you tell these people?
You decide what life. You decide what you get out of life. Should I put it that way? See, everybody will face the bad times, but you can't be there forever. Even if you wallow and wallow, oh my God, oh, things are not working for me. Even if you do all of those things, in the end, you still need to pick yourself up. See, every other person is busy with their lives. So nobody is going to come and say, Mary, let us go. You need to. So it's your decision to make at the end of the day. Yes, things may not always work the way you want it to. But get up and move. You are responsible for your life. You're responsible for the decisions. Okay, yes, people will always be in strategic positions to help, at some point, but get up and move. You cannot keep, if only,
True.
move, get up and move. You will always fall, you will make the mistakes, but get up and move. Get up and move.
Wow, that's a whole lot.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. So, how has life been after 30? Because we'll be talking about life before 30. So, how's your life been after 30?
Okay, so now let me get to the real part. Before I clocked 30, I felt like I knew everything I wanted to do. I felt like I had my diary. Okay, so in 5 years' time, this is what I'll be doing. I should have done this, I should have done that. That was it for me then. But then I got to 30, I think 30, 31, and things were not clear anymore. So it was like I did not have a direction. I knew all the beautiful things I wanted to do, but then I did not even know how to start or how to get there. So I could go for a job interview today, and they asked me, where do you see yourself in 5 years? And I say one story. Of course, you're saying anything to make the interviewer happy. I say whatever I want to say. I go for another interview, I'm saying something entirely different. So I realized, man, I was not clear on what I wanted to do. This was, say, early 30, 31. I had no idea. Too many things. I had no idea what I wanted to do. So, for me, the beautiful thing in this phase of my life is getting to realize where I really wanted to be, career-wise, ministry. Today I will tell you, today I will tell you I'm a project manager. Tomorrow I will tell you I'm a brand manager. I manage brands. Tomorrow I will tell you I'm an experiential marketer. There were too many things. It wasn't clear what I wanted. So I think for me now, the beautiful thing is, I have a perfect understanding of where I'm going career-wise, and then there's a focus. So even when I'm running certifications, I know what
you're doing.
I know what I want to do.
Growth.
Yeah, there's growth.
Enjoying the process.
I'm enjoying the process. And then I think another beautiful thing is, growing up, you want to have too many friends around you. Friends! But then I'm at a point where I've realized, look, I just need maybe 3, 4, 5 real people around me. Every other person can be an acquaintance. Of course, you get to meet more people. But I just realized I didn't need too many people in my circle as friends. Drama is too much in this life. Okay.
Nobody needs drama.
Yeah, I don't need that drama. I don't need that toxic environment. I think peace is key right now. So everything not giving me peace at this stage of my life goes. It could be a job. I'm at a stage in my life where I'm not afraid to say I'm not doing it again. I'm not afraid to put in a resignation letter to say I can't do this. Okay, I'm at a stage in my life where I'm not afraid to make some key decisions. Okay, as long as it's giving me peace, I know I'm going in the right direction. That's it for me, and that's a joy giver for me. I don't know.
Wow, that's nice. That's so beautiful. A lot of people actually cannot say no, and it's a problem. Thank you so much, Chinwe. So before you go, we're just going to play a little game. Don't worry, it's not hard. Relax. Just 4 questions, and you answer on the spot. Okay. So the first one: what was the last restaurant you visited? Haba, it's Christmas or just
I've not gone anywhere this Christmas.
So what was the last restaurant? Just think.
I have to think.
Okay, what was the last music you listened to?
I listened to it this morning. Hold on. Okay, the last song that I was playing before I came out of the house was Yeshua, Hamashiach. That was the last one.
What was the last meal you ate?
What did I eat yesterday? I ate okay, I had salad.
And what was the last book you read?
The last book I read. It's been a while. It's been a while.
No problem.
It's been a while.
It's okay. It's fine.
Yeah.
Thank you so much anyways. I really enjoyed this session.
Yeah.
You know, guys, she talked about our circle. She talked about not putting pressure on yourself, the ability to say no to some things.
Yeah.
Peace is key. Trust me. No pressure, no pressure. This is what the show is about. We're debunking every myth around putting pressure on yourself because you're turning 30. Like I always say, 30 is not a death sentence. It's actually launching you into another phase of your life. So we have come to the end of this episode. Please, if you liked everything Chinwe said, please give us a thumbs up. And of course, don't forget to subscribe, like, share. Somebody might just need this video. Please. Okay, so I'll see you guys on episode 4. Bye.